To the runoff for Atlanta's mayor, and we should be talking about the city's new leader. But we don't have a crystal clear answer just yet. City Council member Keisha Lance Bottoms has declared victory in the mayor's race, but fellow council member Mary Norwood contends the race is not over yet. The results are really close. Fewer than 800 votes separate them, and Norwood wants a recount again, like happened back in 2009. And Fox 5's Morse Diggs has followed every development in this race, joins us now live. Morse, it's not likely that this recount will be any more successful for Norwood than it was 8 years ago, right?
Not unless there's some technical issue that's not apparent. As for the two candidates, they have not spoken as yet. And as for the presumptive winner, Ms. Lance Bottoms says she's trying to get used to the idea of getting the title as mayor.
It's sinking in, but it still feels surreal.
In a few weeks, there will be a new name in the top job at Atlanta City Hall. Hold on, says Mary Norwood, her rival.
We have gotten results in, and once again, we can't call this yet. So let me tell you where we are.
Did you and Mary Norwood talk last night?
We did not. It would be nice if she would concede so that we can formally move on.
There will be no concession until there is a recount by the Fulton County Board of Elections. That's because the margin was so thin.
How confident do you feel about the numbers that you produced last night?
I feel completely confident in them. I mean, I'm not surprised when a paper ballot result changes by a few votes. We have to recount 91,000 votes. She needs to find 759 votes in there.
I asked Ms. Lance Bottoms if the uncertainty puts her in limbo. No is her answer.
I'm thinking about January. I'm not concerned about a recount.
The supporters, including surrogates on both sides, engaged in an intense battle that at times became bitter. With the prospect of racial turnover in the mayor's office, the emotional undercurrent.
But it's politics and things happen. So now it's time for us to move on.
What healing has to take place right now, and what part would you play in?
I think that this was a very uncomfortable conversation during this campaign, but I think that what you had happen, this conversation that happens around the kitchen table, happens in the barbershop, began to play out publicly. There's hurtful language that people may not always even be sensitive to, and that there's still a lot of wounds as it relates to race in Atlanta.